最新の俺のポテンシャルを最大限まで引き出す構えを考えるとこうなる。
Alright, so we're going to be taking a look at the new int hit that is coming out for Golden Week. Just a quick little look at what this guy is able to do before he's in game. Now, this character is one of the first characters since the anniversary, at least the only TUR character post-Nani, I believe, that has a 3 leader skill, or 3 category leader skill, right? Kid Goku only had 2 categories, Sao had 2 categories, and the Blue Cow King Goku had 2, but this guy does have 3, and one of them is Universe 6, so Universe 6 Rapid Growth or Accelerated Battle. I mean, you can make a good team from there, but in terms of what Hit wants, not really. So we do actually have Hit on Cell's team. We have Cell's domain up and everything like that. So this should be a little good look at what the Hit's able to do. Now, I actually also haven't used PyCon on the channel before. PyCon does get this part of his passive, like, right here, but he also wants to be in slot 2, so I guess we're gonna end up using PyCon's damage reduction support, which is not really the biggest deal in the world. We're gonna let Hit do his thing. I think it'll be very important. Hit with PyCon shares a lot of links, and PyCon is also providing him, if you take a look here, 40% support, so that is going to be very, very massive for this guy. Now, Hit is a dodge character. He does have his own entrance animation, which we saw play. If there's 2 or more tournament participants allies or another Universe 6 ally on the team, he does get 20% extra dodge chance, 160% defense, and a guaranteed additional super attack for 6 turns. Now that is important because if you take a look here at his super attack effects, he does stack attack and defense permanently with a high chance of stunning them, right? Now, he does get key 2 and 200% attack and defense, 50% crit, 50% dodge, and then another additional attack that's a great chance to be a super. So all of that will just help Hit with these stacks. We really want to hope that we land the 70%. That'll be very massive. When attacking with 12 or more key, he does get 100% attack and defense. So the attack stat, or the attack, mostly the defense that you see here, will always be doubled, and it'll be slightly higher than that because he'll be getting more stacks during the turn as well. But if he's at 2 mil defense start of turn, then he's actually gonna get to 4 mil defense off of the raw defense alone, not counting any extra stacks that he's getting. He does also further get 60% multiplicative defense and chance of dodging 6% within the turn after he dodges an attack as well. So that 4 mil defense could shoot up even higher. Now keep in mind that we'll add into this. So let's say, I don't know, he dodges 200. Let's say if he dodges 5 attacks, that'll be 230 or 130% defense in the second phase, essentially. If that makes sense, right? I think you guys can understand. So we'll go ahead and let Hit just grab this right here. We'll grab this right here, and let's just see what Hit's able to do. Let's just let Hit do his thing. With each attack he performs, he also gets 60% attack and defense within the same turn. He's starting off at a 12 million attack stat right there, and he's just gonna go ahead and continue to damage the Goku Black right there. So we're now up to a 16 mil attack stat. When the target enemy is either 60% HP or less, or if they're debuffed in any shape or form, he does get 60% attack, and all of his attacks are guaranteed to hit. We definitely have that by now, so we see that he's able to get that extra buff. And we also see that he interrupted the enemy's attack right there, Goku Black. So every time he performs 3 more super attacks in battle, he does lower attacked enemies' attack and defense minus 30%, he seals them, and he interrupts their attack. So the debuff plus the seals, both a nice combination. Even though some of these enemies and battle hardened foes on the second phase can't be sealed anymore, they usually can still be attack lowered. So that 30% attack lower in the passive is actually really, really good. I believe it's more effective than it is in the super attack effect as well. So that's all really nice to see. And yeah, again, over time, he's just going to get stronger and stronger. He does also improve. We'll talk about that active skill once we actually get it, but more than likely we're gonna get it on his 5th or turn 5 or his 3rd appearance. It's not a too difficult restriction to get, but it could potentially be troublesome depending on the situation. I guess we'll let AGL Cell just do his thing right there. We'll let STR Cell like not revive just yet. We'll proc revive at a later time, and we'll just skip ahead to the next turn. We could use Pycon's active, not really a reason to do that here. I guess we'll let Hit attack first. So we're at 800k defense already. Wow, with just 3 stacks. These are 20% stacks, aren't they? Let me double check and make sure that they're 20% stacks, because for 20% stacks, man, yeah, I think a big part of that is his link set. Cold Judgment is giving 25% defense here. Whenever it wants to load. Cold Judgment here, 25% defense. Does Supreme Warrior give him defense as well? I guess it's just going to take 16 years to load. No. Experienced Fighters is only attack as well. The Shock Speed is 5% defense. So yeah, I mean, he's just getting a lot of defense from Pycon, plus the support. I mean, it definitely does matter. We also have Blue Cowken's support as well, 40% attack and defense, which will definitely be a really, really good help for sure. We're also getting the Cell Domain buff, which is only 15%, but definitely doesn't matter. So we'll go ahead and grab this with Hit. We'll let Pycon do this. And then I think the next turn, we'll let Hit get his improvement. So when it comes to Hit improving, he's quote unquote, let's see. So that's a 10 mil attack. So yeah, definitely the last turn he had the 60% extra attack when he's 60% HP or less, the enemy anyway specifically. He does want to get 6 or more super attacks, or just attacks in general in battle, or after he dodges 3 more times, which I feel like this Hit, you don't really want him in slot 1 necessarily. He can slot 1 kind of, but he's not really going to be your go-to slot 1 character, right? That's definitely for sure. Now, Goku Black actually did not super attack as a slot 1 there, which is fine. It's not the biggest deal ever. And again, yeah, Pycon, LR Pycon's a really good linking partner for him. You could use the AGL Pycon, but he's not actually going to support the hits. AGL Pycon only supports Superclass, Connected Hope, or Other World Warriors, which Hit does not fit. However, Pycon's still going to be getting like Judgment, Shocking Speed, Experienced Fighters, Supreme Warrior, you know, all those different links will be very, very beneficial for Hit to have. Regardless, it just gives him so much power. And then AGL Pycon has a Ghost Usher, which we didn't really talk about with the Int Hit, but Int Hit also can actually get a Ghost Usher later on when he's transformed, which is why Hit is really pushed above the edge, and why I think that Hit is very, very much in contention to be considered the best TUR, quote unquote. We'll go ahead and let the revive happen here, just so that we could actually get more damage in with Hit, or at least get more screen time with Hit. In fact, I might just let the next turn, let him continue to stack before his actual passive would run out. But yeah, Cell obviously is a loser, so I mean, his point is to die, so that's fine. Alright, so the Cell's domain is gone, which will be a nice little good look too. I could get Hit out here. I mean, there's not really a point in waiting necessarily, because Hit will just have everything, and just him being able to transform, he does get better stacks. There's really not a point in like holding the transformation for this guy, so we'll go ahead and make sure Hit is able to improve.
強敵その存在が成長を促す
Because the thing about Hit, he will continue to stack, and we see where he has another active skill. We're gonna save that for now. We're gonna also use Jiren's standby, just so we can get an extra 70% attack buff. That'd be really cool. I don't believe Jiren gives any extra links. He does give Infighter, but I'm not gonna put... I mean, I could, I should have clicked this link. I could put Jiren slot 1, but we're gonna do this. I think this will be fine. Jiren could just do his own thing at the end. It's okay. 70% attack is still quite a bit he's gonna provide us. Now we see Hit is at 644k defense, so technically he is lower defense start of turn. I guess that's because, you know, with the intro, he has the 160% defense. That does not carry over to this specific form. But Hit does have a 70% chance dodge, and for every dodge he does, he will get an extra 6% chance dodge. Even if he does receive an attack as well, he will also get the extra 66% defense and 6% chance dodge. Is the full part of the passive. I guess I should have read that out here, but you can see it on the screen here. He also has a Scouter if all allies attack in the same turn or Universe 6 characters, so not that it'll really matter here, but yeah, I mean, he's getting a guaranteed additional super with a great chance. Okay, thanks, Hit. I guess we'll just have to hop back in. I'll just play the turns Hit is on here anyways, just to let Hit do his own thing, right? And yeah, that dodge will start rolling and rolling. We got very unlucky that turn, because, I mean, again, Hit adds 70% dodge, and he gets 6% with each dodge, so, I mean, he only needs 2 dodges to be at 98% chance, dude. And these fights don't disable dodge, so we got so super unlucky. On that turn, it would have actually been beneficial to keep Hit on Transform, potentially. He would have had enough defense, actually, if I kept him untransformed to live the normal. So it's funny how things turned out, but yeah, I just wanted to show, I guess, the stacks he's getting, and we'll move forward. So we got 3 dodges. Might as well transform Hit, and I'm gonna use his Ghost Usher as well, just because. Why not? So actually, I should just transform Hit. We only got 3 stacks, but again, it doesn't really matter like how many stacks he gets specifically. But I'm going to use this Ghost Usher just to make sure that we're able to get to the final phase at bare minimum. We'll let Hit get a couple extra stacks, but let's play this right now. It could hit way harder, by the way, if we got more stacks, but I'm just gonna play this now just so that Rose doesn't instantly kill me, right?
俺の時飛ばしがお前の先を行ったぞ
So the thing with Hit, he can use this active skill when HP is 66% or less, or in facing an enemy that's only one enemy starting from the 6th turn. So we're able to get this right here, which is really, really good for us. So we'll grab this here. Hit healed quite a lot, yeah, because he got, you know why? Because he got the 160% attack and defense when attacking. That also procs with the active, so all these same type key spheres just healed him a lot of HP. So let's see what Hit's able to do specifically in this turn. 23.6, and again, that's not a crazy attack stat, but he's gonna get 66% attack with each attack he does. He will continue to greatly stack attack as well, so I mean, yeah, we're gonna be able to see Hit do a lot of different damage numbers here. One more hidden potential system super. No, we did not get that. So okay, that's pretty good. Let's get ahead. Let's go forward to next turn. All right, so this will be the last rotation I show. We did lose the domain, unfortunately, for one of the cells. It would go back up again next turn, but I think this was fine. And then we'll keep the support with PyCon, and then Blue Cow Ken will just also be supporting here. So 920k defense start of turn. I mean, let's just see. Hit is definitely a character that's going to be best utilized in a very long fight like Festival Battles. This is more of like a shorter fight. I think like the Jiren fights, Hit will get a really, really good look. But again, I just want to see just an initial view of what Hit's able to do. All right, nice 2 dodges, and now he's basically going to be guaranteed dodging. So his defense stat doesn't realistically matter after this one. So yeah, because he got so much stats that he's guaranteed dodging now. It is really good, of course. And at least we could see what attack stat he does here, which, I mean, yeah, 16 mil. He's not really doing a lot of attack here. Now, once he stacks up enough, I could see him do some pretty decent damage. I mean, we also don't have the domain ability up too. He does disables the enemy attack, interrupts the attacked enemy with 12 more keys. So he also has an action disable. He has that Ghost Usher. He can build up to guaranteed dodge. He's stacking defense. Look at how much attack he gets, by the way. He's got a 28 mil attack stat now here. He's going to get 66% with each attack he does. So this last attack stat, 34 mil, is not bad for a stacking character with the Ghost Usher and everything. And on his active skill turn, he's going to hit like some pretty decent numbers. If you're like, let's say you're like 10 turns into the fight, he has so many attack stacks, then he gets the active skill, which will give him 66% extra attack within the turn. Like, he's gonna Like him and Pycon as a rotation is gonna look really good. The only thing you want Pycon, I guess is the only caveat to this. LR Pycon will be important for this hit in terms of linking buddies. I mean, you do have a Geo Pycon you could use, but he's not going to be getting the support at all. You could also use AGL LR Jiren, I guess, is an option. It's like fine. The only thing is Hit doesn't really have good linking partners, so I'm hoping LR Hit God Goku gets their EZA like next week, because we know that Blue Falcon Goku gets his EZA. Well, on the well, I mean, next week is when the characters drop, and Blue Falcon Goku's EZA comes out, I believe, on the 30th, right? So like about 3 days after, because the 27th is when these characters drop. Then Blue Falcon Goku's out on the 30th. Maybe like the 5th, 6th, 7th could be when we see God Goku and Hit EZA. That would be really, really cool, but that's all I'm going to show for Hit here today. I think we got a really good look at what he's able to do. I mean, I could try and stall for one more turn. You know what? Let's try to get one last turn. And you know why we can? Because Cell's Revive has some proc, so he's just going to instantly die. Like, Cell's just going to get completely demolished here. Is what I assume is going to happen. Yeah, okay, Cell died. So perfect. We got Jiren's 2-turn attack supports. So that's going to be good too. Unfortunately, you know, it would be best case scenario if we had Blue Falcon 2-turn support, and then Jiren came on this rotation with the 70% attack support, but it's fine. So, well, this will be pretty good. This will be a pretty good look here. We got Hit slot 1. We'll use this Pycon's, Cell's active skill just so he doesn't like instantly die. He should be fine with the active skill up now though. 1.7 mil defense. Okay, that's start of turn. Again, he gets quite a bit of defense multiplicative wise. So yeah, dude, it's so good. This all could be with a Ghost Usher too. And you see how he got the extra dodge there. So even if he doesn't dodge the first attack, he still will build dodge. So this right here, he has a 92% chance to dodge. Yep. Actually, no, he had a 78% chance, my bad. Wait, where's the extra dodge I was thinking of? Because he has 70%. Well, okay, so... No, never mind. I miscalculated his dodge for some reason. I'm really stupid. So he has a 70% to 78. Then that'll go to 80-something, so... He has to get a couple dodges out. What I was thinking of is... Once he hits an enemy with the super attack, he gets the extra 16% dodge, which... I don't believe that counts the active skill, is the only thing, so... I mean, yeah, there's Hit. Yeah, he does need to get a couple of extra dodges. That's my bad. He didn't have guaranteed dodge, but he could build up to it. Think of like, if he's able to potentially be in slot 2 in some situations, like once he attacks, dude, he's really, really good to go. But yeah, so I guess we'll just let this turn finish playing off. I mean, anything else I want to talk about? The lowered attack and the seal doesn't really matter here. Doesn't really do anything. The Scouter, I mean, if we get a full universe 16, but I mean, Magetta needs to be full universe 16 too. It's like, okay, we got Hit, we got Magetta. Like an LR God Goku and Hit EZA wouldn't be on this team. We would need like AGO Kel EZA, a new LR Kefla, and then it's like we still don't have enough. Like Tech Caulifla you would run. We need multiple more options for that to even work. It would have to be like an LR Kefla that releases with bound units, just like Kel and Caulifla did. But where is this Hit? Let me know what y'all think about Hit. Very good character. Very good character. I think he's definitely the best TUR. It's between him and Kid Goku, but I think Hit's Ghost Usher is what puts him above. Thanks all for watching, though, and I'll catch you guys next time.